Hello my dear students, welcome back to my class. In the series of learning programming in C, in the previous video we have discussed about scanf, that is how to scan the content from the file and how to provide that to the program and how to put that onto the console with complete program and execution. Well, in today's video we will discuss about text file and binary file. Text file versus binary file. What actually this text file is and what is this binary file? What is the difference between these two? Let us understand. So those who are new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon so that you can get the notification of all the new videos. Watch the video till the end. Do not skip the video. And if you like the video, please click on the like button and share the video to all your friends. Now let us understand the text file first. So what actually this text file is? We have actually used the text file in many of the programs to write the data and to read the data from that using many functions like getS, fgetS, fputS, fprintf, fscanf. All these functions we have seen, and for all those functions, file operations, input output functions, we have used this text file itself. So how actually this text file stores the data? Let us understand now. So text file contains what all content. So we have seen the text file. We have opened the text file also while executing the programs. So it can contain alphabets, numbers, and also special symbols which are easily understood by human. So we can easily understand the data which is in the form of numbers, characters, and in special symbols. Then, how the data is stored? Data is stored in ASCII characters. So, in American Standard Code for Information Interchange, this is one of the code of computer which can be easily interpreted by the machine. So, the data is stored in the form of characters, ASCII characters. Every key press from the keyboard is considered as a character. So this character will be converted to whatever data that what we are going to enter. It will be converted to ASCII form and it will be stored in the computer's memory. So data is stored in ASCII values. So for example, we all know the ASCII values of capital A, which is 65, then lowercase a, which is 97. So that range we have studied the ASCII values. Any doubts you have, you can just check out the playlist to understand the values, how the data is stored in the computer's memory. ASCII values, how they are represented, so that you can understand. So ASCII value is a special code that what the machine can understand. So the data that what the human or the user enters, it will be stored in the form of ASCII values inside a text file. Now, each line of text is terminated with a special character known as EOL, end of line character, and we also call that as delimiter character. So if you have a file, every line, so for example I have written some characters, every line is terminated with end of line, and this particular status we use to fetch the data from the file, not end of file. So we have used this, right? So every line of data is terminated with EOL. Then, so as it is terminated with EOL, some sort of translation is required to convert that EOL character whenever we do the read or write operation. So that EOL character, when it is encountered in the file, in the text file, so some sort of translation is required to convert that end of line whenever we write the data or whenever we read the data from the text file. Then every character that what we store in the text file consumes 1 byte. So for example, the data that what I have written into the file is 123@4. So it is going to consume 1 byte for every character. Every data is considered as a character. every data in text file. Text means what? Characters. So every data, every input is considered as character. So it consumes. So according to the storage capacity, character consumes 1 byte if it is with 16-bit machine, say, or what I can say, every input from the keyboard is considered as a character. So it is going to consume 1 byte. So totally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 characters we have. So it is going to consume 5 bytes. Every character consumes 1 byte, and every data that what we input is considered as a character. This is the most important point that what you have to remember. So in text file, the data is in the form of characters. Then minimum effort is used to read and write the text file. So we did not break our head to fetch the data or to write the data into the file. We can easily handle text files. And the text files that what we have, as we have the data written into the text file which can be handled easily, security is not given much. So file not secured. File not secured. Then as every character consumes the byte, it consumes more storage. It consumes more storage because every character, every key press from the keyboard is considered as a character, and every character consumes 1 byte. So here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, totally 5 characters we have. So it is going to consume 5 bytes. So obviously memory is getting consumed more. So memory consumption is more. Finally, what is the extension? It is .txt. So for example, if I give a file name for this, I can just say f1.txt or file1 something, some name, .txt. And what are all the modes we can apply for these kind of text files? It is read mode, write mode, read plus, w plus, append plus, and so on. So these are all the modes. If you have any doubts regarding these modes, you can just check out the playlist in the file handling series itself. File handling, you can find the modes of file. So just find for the caption file modes, you can get the description of the different file modes. So this is what with text file. So let us understand what is binary file. Binary file, the name itself tells you binary means it is going to store the data in the form of zeros and ones. So here it contains information in the same format as it is held in the memory. So in the memory, how the data is stored? It is stored in the form of zeros and ones. So it is stored in the same format. So it is going to contain the same data also, and it is stored in the binary form, that is zeros and ones. So if I have a binary file and that binary file contains data like this in zeros and ones. No EOL character, that is end of line character. So as it is in the binary form itself, no additional character to be inserted. So end of line character is not required. So when end of line character is not required, then there is no translation also. No translation required. Say for example, if I have this data, say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it will be considered as a single integer value, and if it is with 16-bit machine, I can say it is going to consume 2 bytes of memory. So it is not going to consider every digit as character. It is going to treat this as one single integer value. And then it is going to convert that to zeros and ones. And it's quite difficult to read these kind of files, binary files. And as it is in the form of zeros and ones, I can have better security for the binary files. I can store huge data as it is going to consume less memory. See, look at here. So it is not going to consider single character, and it is not going to consume 1 byte for every character. Rather, it is going to consider that as one single integer value. So obviously it is going to consume less memory. So I can store huge amount of data with respect to binary file. What is a file extension, it is .bin. So this is what with text file and binary file. So hope you have understood with text file and binary file. The next coming video, we will understand the operations of binary file. And what are all the operations we will see with binary file? We have seen that in file modes also. Say the modes are like, say it is RB, WB, so write to the binary file, read from the binary file, write to the binary file, then append to the binary file. I can also have RB plus, WB plus and AB plus. All these modes I have explained in the previous videos. Please do check out the playlist. And in the next video, we will see some programs on binary file, that is how to read and write the data into the binary file and how to fetch the data from the binary file. So that's all for today's video. See you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.